IAB. This morning I am FOTCROTFLOLAY. I heard your ex talking about you at work. You just got TBW and D. For the uninitiated, Google computer shorthand. It's called Textbonics, or to the people who study these phenomena, a form of micro-communication, shortening the way we talk to each other over the internet. It's fun, fascinating, and sometimes exasperating when you're trying to figure it out. Our technology expert, Allan Hoffman, is here to shed some light on what's happening to us. This is part of a bigger picture of us redefining how we communicate.
It is. I mean, ever since the internet came along and people started really using it, they really started to make their messages smaller and shorter and more pithy. And now everyone's got to do it, because it's not just a matter of just having fun with the acronyms. It's really a matter of communicating in a strong way. And sometimes with these apps and tools, you are forced to communicate in 140 characters, a really short video, and there's pressure on by people, by companies, to make their messages even more concise.
Just get to the point.
Exactly.
Twitter has really capitalized on that. I think, what did you say, the 140 characters?
Right. Twitter is really the poster child of this. I mean, okay, 140 characters, and with that you think, what can I say in 140 characters? But the fact is, there are people with thousands, millions of followers, and those people who are writing on Twitter, I think it's fun to sort of make fun of it and say, oh, this is just some dumb trend. But the fact is that there are people who are really, really good at writing those, 10-word messages that you read and you say, yeah, I'm going to retweet that, I'm going to tell my friend about it. And that is partly about being powerful in the way you communicate, being playful with your words. So, it may be that, I'm a writer, so it's like, okay, I just have, 10 words to write? But, there are people who are doing this really, really well.
Yeah, the advertising world's really picked up on this. You have two great apps for this. So one of them is called Vine and the other Snapshot, is that correct?
Snapchat. Right. They're two sort of different things. I mean, the Vine app, and I'll give a little demo of this. The Vine app is all about video, and it's actually made by Twitter. And with Vine, what you are able to do is post a 6-second video. So your clip can be no longer than 6 seconds. I mean, we tend to think of, okay, a YouTube video, 1.5 minutes is really short. But now people are being forced, even with video, to create something that is so brief, so unique, that people are going to say, I saw 6 seconds of that, and that is just great, and I want to pass it on. So there's even more pressure to just say, what is it that I can say or do in that, that 6 seconds?
Wow.
So that's one thing.
Abe Lincoln would have been dumbfounded.
Exactly. I mean, and Snapchat is even a little stranger, where with that you can take a photo and you blast it to your friend, a few of your friends, and then they are only able to see it on their phone for like 3 or 5 seconds. So it actually disappears from their device after they have seen it.
So the challenge then is taking it in and capturing however much of it you can.
Right.
In that little bit of time.
Yeah.
What is this doing to, overall, when you look at societally, through the eyes of technology, what's it doing to us?
Right. I think that it is making us, in some ways, more distracted. It's one more element where, okay, you look at one message and, oh yeah, I see that 10-word message, then I flip to something else, I look at the video. So we're getting so much sensory input through these things. I think I think we're all adjusting to it. I think over time it gets a little bit easier, because I think the fact is people, they read the tweets, then they go beyond, but people are also, they're doing, it's not like they're not watching movies anymore. It's not like we've lost our ability to do that stuff. But I think what it really means is, if you're not into this, you might want to say, how can I be effective? There's even a book called Micro Style, The Art of Writing Little. It's like an updated Elements of Style book. And it's just about writing for this sort of audience in these sorts of messages.
Fascinating stuff. I don't know how I'm going to get the kids to write a letter to their grandma now.
Impossible.
Always good, Allan. Thanks for joining us.
Great. Thank you.